Ay, ay, ay. Can't play music. Can't play music in your videos or YouTube will shut you down. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've made a visit. See, I'm so out of practice. I can't even say video. It's been quite a while since I made a video. Yeah, there was trouble on Kong Island, but I think I've gotten through it, and I've been very, very busy. Yeah, I got 2 side gigs, and it's good, and it's helping me keep it together. And the side gigs are fun, and they involve creativity and art, which I enjoy. They're not conventional jobs by any means. And so yeah, so I'm posting a video. I got a request from Mary. What is it? I can never remember numbers. But we know who we're talking about, right? Mary66101. And how could I deny a request from such a lovely lady? Yes. Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, I forgot my coffee. I need something to wake up with. Yeah, I'm already kind of awake, but what's a Fez Night video without me having something in my cup? There we go. I'm drinking out of my TARDIS cup, which Boba McGraw gave me, and I treasure it. So a lot's been going on since the last time I made a video. But nothing, I can't think of anything. Well, maybe the following you could consider parody or satire, which gives me a license to say whatever I want, and if anybody gets mad, they're just being butthurt. Or maybe I'm butthurt because I'm even saying this. But it has to do with the never-ending, it will never end, my feud with Pops. And apparently Pops can't go it on it alone. Can't go on his own. So his partner in crime, Lisa, has stepped into his aid, and so she does these cartoon videos, and I see it the way I'm depicted as an attack, and it's not so much why the attack, I get that, but it's the way she attacks. And she tries to feminize me, depicts me in a dress, tries to make out that I'm gay or queer or something like that. And I was just kind of thinking and putting the pieces together. You have a person that started out on YouTube making these like horror videos, or supposedly like they're scary, and it usually involves a woman killing a man. And there was the interest in gender bending, and them swapping roles. Pops putting on a dress and painting his toenails, all in the name of humor. But I'm sure Lisa encourages this. She is a woman that has partnered up with a childhood friend, and I think that's because it's less intimidating than dating somebody that you met as an adult, whether they're dating or not. I mean, there's this talk of marriage, but that'll never happen, and she's growing old and still childless. And I think what it comes down to, if you put the pieces together, she had a very, very cruel father, and which resulted in a deep-seated fear of men. And fear usually manifests itself in hate. Hence the videos where she's always killing a man and gravitating towards a male that delights in dressing in drag and collects comic books about ducks. With that said, that ends the end of my parody or satire, where I was pretending to be somebody that knows something about psychoanalysis. Timmy recently re-uploaded a video of his encounter with Zach, Z Moulton, and it just, if you look at it and the things that he says and the way he behaves, it just shows him as the vile and insecure man that he is. I mean, here's somebody that came all the way from Australia, made a point of visiting him, and you can see in the video the way Timmy treats him. He is not, he cannot be the better man. He cannot, you know, he's incapable of it. You know, obviously there's some sort of intimidation because he has to constantly prove that he's the alpha dog. And I think that shows a bit of insecurity. He always has to win. Everything on YouTube is about he's being attacked and he has to win. So, did I purge? Did I purge enough? All right. Time to don the fez. Oh, yeah. Time to don the fez. Does it even still fit? Where's my glasses? My trademark glasses. Greetings, fellow citizens. This is Citizen Kong, and welcome to another Fez Night. Tonight's Fez Night shall be called Fez Night Lives. I'm hoping that's not a title that I already used. And once again, a shout out to Mary. And yeah, I was actually flattered that she made that video. It made my day. I was off to work my other gig, and I saw that video posted that morning. Yes, of course, you know, I'm still somewhat interested in YouTube, even though YouTube's format, just really, their new format really sucks. I mean, one of the reasons why I would go back and forth to YouTube, I mean, I would click on it, something would happen, and it would get me to log on to the website, is somebody would post a comment on my channel. And all the crazy stuff that's said and done on in the comments section is just, for me, 80%, 90% of the fun. And I know other people don't like trolls visiting their channels. Oh, by the way, the troll called Dinky Dinkins tried to convince me that, Mary, you were not a real person, and it was a person trying to cause another hoax, like Jeff did with Mary Beth Israel, and claimed that your videos were reposted from a closed account. And, you know, so what can I say? There was always this little shadow of doubt. Are you Jeff again? Is this Jeff? Well, I have a feeling Jeff was Dinky Dinkins. So you posting that video directed to me was pretty, put all my doubts to rest. And I would have been very, very disappointed if it was a, because you're fun. You're fun, and you have this this intellectual approach to sensuality, and I kind of liked your joke about, unless it's for real, dating the Undertaker, the one you met on was it Match.com or something? You know, this thing that's happening to YouTube is almost like it's forcing me to spend time on Facebook, and I hate Facebook. You know, but at least they have a wall where you can go by and people can say stuff on your wall. YouTube eliminated that. Maybe it's a good thing. As I said, I've been very busy, and I've been spending less time on YouTube. I don't think I was around when I mentioned that that Nigel Cromwell, you know, a lot of you know, lost his channel. And Yeah, I hate to see that. Anybody on YouTube that loses their channel, I would not like to see. I just don't like to see that, especially a long established channel. Except for possibly one channel out there. I would not miss him at all. I'd probably laugh. Yeah, aren't I awful? I'm a terrible person, yes. Yes, I'm a very flawed individual. Holding grudges like that. God, I should rise above that, right? And be the better man. And now Monk's castle is gone. And that really sucks. Monk's a good friend of mine. I hate to see that happen. But he's been very active with the Steampunk Monk channel, and he's been uploading a lot of videos, and I can say I haven't been commenting and really had much time to watch videos. And you've been posting a lot of videos. And there was a troll, somebody else was saying that I'm next. And possibly because of this video, this Fez Night that I posted. That might bring the demise of Citizen Kong. Would I open a new channel? I don't know. I'm kind of sick of YouTube, but yeah, I would. I'd probably just start using the Royal or the Fez channel. Hell, this video is going up on that channel anyways. How am I doing on time? Yeah. So, I see Angie uploaded a video. Hey Angie, saw that this morning. Grandmother and you karaoke. And, God, what a terrible, boring Fez night. Hello, Al Brookman. Yes, I did mention your name. Yeah, you pissed me off, and I said, I'm not mentioning Al Brookman for a very long time. Oh, never again. Hey, so speaking of Al Brookman, there's this great story here. Let me switch glasses. I saw this a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, well, if I do another Fez night, I'll put this on here. And I'll just read right from this paragraph that I took. As the Huffington Post reported in February, a study published in the Journal of Psychological Science showed that children who score low on intelligence tests gravitate towards social conservative political views in adulthood, perhaps because conservative ideologies stress structure and order that make it easier to understand a complicated world. Ooh, what a burn. What a burn, huh? Of course, then this next article goes hand in hand with that. Hold on, let me close this window. The headline says, "Conservative trust science less." Political conservatives are increasingly defining themselves as anti-science, with the number of Republicans saying they trust science, with the number of Republicans saying they trust science having fallen dramatically over the last 25 years. So you get the connection there, because the conservatives are going to go, that's a bogus study. And you know why? Because they don't believe in science. Yes. Let's keep things simple so we can understand our complicated world. I've always said that conservatives think of terms in black and white, and liberals see the world in technicolor, and shades of gray. News items. Jeff of the Leon Show said that he did not want me to talk about that incident in Sanford, Florida. Which, by the way, that's where Leon's from. Yeah, I don't know. If it happened in a state like California, I live in California, so I'm going to say, hey, California's a great state. We got we're pretty much a blue state, and we've got progressive cities like San Francisco, and and the right. Oh, San Francisco's full of loonies and queers, and even though I live in a conservative town, San Diego would be considered a red voting area district, but we do have pockets of liberals here in San Diego, thankfully. Part like where I live is Timmy would call District 9. And of course, Ocean Beach, I don't know where they fall in the political spectrum. I would think that they just don't vote. They don't care. A bunch of bikers and stoners and beach bums. So, Sanford, Florida. Florida, I understand, has this, what is it, stand your ground law? So, anywhere else, it probably would have just ended in a fight somehow without anybody dying, as long as there were no weapons involved. I find it, shocking, or not shocking, I'm not that surprised, that a man shoots another man and then the police don't take him into custody, at least then, and then sort things out, figure out what was going on. Now, apparently, according to what I read, they released him right away. And the first reports looked like he hadn't been hurt at all. But later it came out, yes, he had a blood on the back of his head. So the account of him struggling with the young black man, African American, was really happened. But if it wasn't, but let's say it was reversed. Let's say he approached the young man, and the young man happened to be carrying a weapon, a gun, and he shot this man of lighter skin. Apparently, they say he's Mexican, and it sounds like he has a Jewish last name, so what his, or not Hispanic, he might be Colombian, I don't know, or Puerto Rican. And let's say if it was roles reversed, those cops would have arrested that young kid right away. They would have thrown him in the back of the car and took him away. And, or do I have it wrong? Did they pick up, I guess they picked up the guy, I can't remember any of the names, I'm bad with this. I didn't feel like studying up before posting this. Apparently, maybe they did take him to the police station and question him, but they released him right away. I don't know. I don't like that stand your ground law. I think that there's been incidences. There was one incident under that law that a man had his television stolen, and I guess he could see the guy like walking off with his television, and he chased him down, and somebody ended up dying. I think, did he kill him with a knife or something? He ended up dying over television. So, I don't know. I think it's a little crazy. So, I don't know. That somebody ends up being killed over the fact that they walked into the wrong neighborhood, And here in California, the security guard, and this guy wasn't even a real security guard, he was some type of vigilante. Was he? Yeah, I think he was. Or Neighborhood Watch. I call Neighborhood Watch vigilantes. And but here we have Neighborhood Watch, but they don't carry guns. Why am I laughing? I don't know. So I think the whole thing is sad. And of course, it's turned into a firestorm of, everybody's got to jump in, Reverend Al Sharpton and all that, which drives the right crazy. They don't like that guy. I'll be the first one to say Reverend Al Sharpton is a showman and will exploit any situation, but I think somebody needs to exploit this. Okay, and then what else? What else? There was that thing with that organization, the government that's in charge of all the federal buildings and all that, and then they had some sort of retreat or something in Las Vegas, and they spent all kinds of crazy money on like different events like massages and hot tubs, and I understand they had a bicycle building workshop or something like that, and just wasting taxpayer money. Yeah, they all should be fired, but that it doesn't mean that they should be shut down, because they need somebody to take care of, see that the federal buildings and such are maintained. Of course, the small government people go, why do we need federal buildings? Let's subsidize. No, not let's subsidize. Let's leave it to the private sector. Designate Walmart a federal, let all the federal business be done out of a Walmart. But I from what I understand, it's not this administration to blame. This has gone on in other administrations. It's just getting around to catching them, and the Secret Service thing, while they were like whoring and drinking and stuff, and and we would have never found out about it if it wasn't for one, from the account I heard, from one really cheap Secret Service man who got into an argument with one of the hookers over the price that should be paid. And I guess the equivalent of $46 US. $46. Why you didn't pony up and avoid all this trouble? You're an idiot and a cheapskate. So that's it. I can't think of any other stuff in the news that anybody would find interesting. Covered a little bit of my drama, YouTube drama. Talked about some other people on YouTube. Well, I guess I'm talked out. I don't have anything else to say. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. That was always such a strange expression, huh? Frog in the throat. But yeah, I'm carrying on. I don't know if I'll be posting Fez Nights regularly anymore. Like I said, I'm really, really busy. YouTube has become terribly... Like I said, 80% of my interest in YouTube is just the comments that go around and the little games that are played. And I don't mind the trolls as long as they're not vicious towards my friends. I'll accept a little bit of viciousness towards me until I get tired of it. And it's just no fun now that the comments are stuck back there. You have to make a special effort to go look for them. But now and then, there's still something interesting posted on my page, so don't stop dropping by to say hello. I think that's it. All right, everybody. Have a great week. And thanks for watching Fez Night Lives. Cheers.